How's it going, everybody? Moose here. I am, well, heading back in the direction I came from. I've learned a few things about the Harley-Davidson Ride Planner. And one of those being that you really want to zoom in on that map you make, especially if you're doing it late at night and you're tired. I planned out the trip for the day last night, and I must have missed the fact that I somehow managed to place a waypoint in there that I didn't notice, so I followed the GPS. And I was thinking, probably should have looked at a map, I guess, before I left to make sure I knew what way I was supposed to be heading, but I went 17 miles back the opposite way of what I'm heading now, and to realize that I had made a waypoint to stop there and then turn around and come back through here. So I am basically going back down the same road I had just came down presently, or recently, and I'm now heading in the direction I need to be going. Not a big deal. It's not a huge problem. That was only 20 miles, so less than 40 minutes, but still kind of funny. Something you want to keep in mind if you're using a Harley-Davidson Ride Planner. Don't be me. I made a boo-boo. But I'm on the right track now and headed in the proper direction. So that ain't bad. It's all good. I'm on vacation anyways. But it could have been bad if I'd have made a longer waypoint, like let's say 60 miles away, and not realized it. Because, you're looking at the map, it's quite small. You need to zoom in on that and see what it's doing as far as the lines. What I did last night is when I made it, I didn't zoom in on the map, so I didn't realize, looking at it from a distance, it looked fine, but what it probably did is went back and then back and forth. And I realized that I could have deleted that waypoint. I probably could have deleted the waypoint from the unit had I realized it, but, it is what it is. But we got some nice scenery coming up. Here's Lake Superior right here. Another piece of it. It's a pretty lake, but it is a cold lake. I've been riding next to it a lot for the last day or so. It's the lake that the Edmund Fitzgerald went down on. I was at Whitefish Point the other day, actually, yesterday morning, which is only a short skip and jump, like 13 or 15 miles away from where the Edmund Fitzgerald actually went down. Brought some souvenirs. It's a pretty lake, but as mentioned, a song by a man whose name I cannot think about right now who it is. I know it'll come to me after I get done with the video. Oh, with Longfoot? I don't know. Anyways, the Edmund Fitzgerald song. Yep. So, here I be, on the road, heading back in the direction I just came from. But at least now you get to see the lake because I wasn't filming before. I'm kind of giving up on the whole GoPro thing for this trip. It's just easier to use the Sena all the way around. And I'm finding that to be the case in this time. Probably my Kaylee 7 and I do ride up through here a little bit in September on our way to wherever we end up. It's a cool looking bridge, isn't it? I'll probably have them on then because then I'll be able to have somebody else in the video riding with me, which is, I think, more exciting than just seeing the different views. Sorry about the first video I posted this morning, the one without sound, for those of you who tried to watch it. Didn't realize my bike was robbing the sound from my phone. I had the bike on because I was doing the map, and the Bluetooth the phone to the bike, and it lost all its audio because there's no speaker on the bike. So I've learned a couple things today. I've learned to not have the bike on when I'm trying to make a video by phone, and I've learned to watch Harley Davidson Ride Planner when you're making a ride up. Make sure you're zooming in and make sure you're not getting a waypoint you don't want in there because it's going to follow that. Right now, if I shut this off and canceled out the ride and then loaded it back in, it would take me back again to where I just came from. So keep that in mind. Be careful what you're doing. there's a Lakeside Inn. That's where I stayed last night. That's the place I finally found after 3 hours of hunting. Nice place, had a restaurant inside and everything you could eat at, which worked out great because I got in there at 9. The restaurant was open till 10, so I was able to get dinner. It was excellent, excellent food. Ended up being pork medallions, baked potato, vegetable medley, and a salad bar for, and I think I got a Diet Coke. It came to like $17, you know, not bad for the meal I got. It was huge. It must have had eight medallions in it maybe, and they were deep fried. So tasty. The cook there did a fantastic job, so I would definitely recommend if you're down here staying at that place. Doesn't really have a continental breakfast. It does have a place you can eat breakfast in the morning, another half of the restaurant. The smell, I could tell it had a pool. I don't know if I had a hot tub or not. I didn't go down and take advantage of it. By the time I got in last night, got done with dinner around 10 o'clock, I was hit. I was ready for just to doing a few little things I had to do for charging, and went to bed. Got up a little late today and started out. Copper Harbor, 76 miles away. But yeah, I would definitely stay there again. The room, 132 for the night, king size bed with a view of the lake, which was awesome. So I had the lake right out my window, which was really cool. I got to see some of the sunset last night, and then I got to see it this morning. Nice and bright blue water. So really enjoyable. All in all, it's been a great trip so far. Today's my last day of riding to sea. My last day of riding before I got to head back. I head back tomorrow, which will be Sunday, August 11th, I think. So today's the 10th, I do believe. Definitely wish I could have had a little more time up here, but I do know I'll be coming back up to see some of this in September. Not sure where all we'll ride. We'll just sort that out as we go. I do know that my Kaylee 7 wants to see the Sulaks and stuff, and he'd like to go into Canada, so we'll probably have to get a room there for overnight, maybe a little longer, just spend a day there and just look around, which would be fun. I'm just going for a good vacation in September. I don't really care how many miles I cover. I just want to enjoy it. So if it means taking a day or two in the same spot and maybe staying somewhere, might as well. Maybe we can ride around from there. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. That'll be just look and see what we want to see and go from there trip. No final destination in mind that we have to make. Just seeing the sights. So it should be a lot of fun. That's coming up less than a month now. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going to continue on my way to Copper Harbor. I will do some more videoing here and there. As I mentioned in a short snippet video from the roadside park, posting videos is a little difficult at the point in time since I've not had real good internet service at any of the providers that I've stayed at, and my phone has been in and out of service quite a bit. So it's just one of those things. You're up north, you're going to deal with that. All right, well, this is Moose coming to you from the United States of America, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and just enjoying the ride. Copper Harbor, next stop. I'll be talking at you. Keep it safe out there. This is Moose. I'm out. See ya.